You guys remember the recent banner with the dude that had the big hat? Yeah, well, we lost that 50-50. So I figured today, we'll try to build up the anemo catalyst character that we do have. There's just one issue with that. If we want to level up his talents, we can't until we ascend him again. And if we want to ascend him again, we need to go and fight the ruin serpent. So let's just head over to the map, go to the underground mines, and I don't have it unlocked because I haven't done the chasm quest line on this account. Now, yes, I could go down into the chasm and do that whole quest line, but that's a lot of time that I would rather spend just leveling him up. So when we inevitably need more of those drops, the co-op menu exists for a reason. Though just to show you what we're working with here, is not much. I did give him this weapon just so the stats look slightly better, but we don't have a 4-set viridescent. Fantastic. We have a amazing anemo damage bonus goblet. We still need so many of the onikabutos, and I remember that those are a massive pain to try and find. Oh, okay. Dailies are here and resin is capped. This is not good. I must go fix that now. You know, I'm sure it's mostly the hyper bloom doing the damage here, but I gotta say, this team doesn't seem that bad. Like, look, we put down all of this. Of course, we don't have the hydro. There, hydro is here, and then we run in and we could go boom. And it works. You set up the damage and you go boom. I have to say Hyper Bloom is so amazing because none of these characters are well built and yet we can still do pretty good damage. I essentially have 2 days to try to make as much progress as possible with Heizou because then I actually have to edit the video and upload it. But one thing that I saw that I wasn't too excited about is the lack of fragile resin. Kind of slipped my mind that we used almost all of it when we were farming for Yaimiko's drops in co-op because I also don't have Enkonomiya unlocked. And like, I would blame myself for being lazy, which I still could do. But, I mean, come on, you can't blame me. That would be the 3rd or 4th account that I've had to unlock all of those on. And now I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret here. I want you to remember back to our last video of spells only. That was actually the last time I played on this account until today. But Java, why didn't you log on the account? Good question. I had realized that we were only a couple days away from getting this, so I figured I would just wait. Now, I probably would have gotten more resources if I just played every day, but then that's logging into another account and grinding every day, so, you know, for me, it's a win-win. And this little guy right here is going to help us a lot. We can go ahead and get some bonus drops from domains. So before I go hunting for the beetles, I want to at least run this domain once, just so we're not capped on resin. Oh, okay. They still kind of hurt. They still really hurt. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this account isn't as developed as well, no, I know this account's not developed, but maybe it's not as improved as I thought it was. I mean, we can at least beat it, so that's something. And can we see anything good here? No, we cannot. Well, it's time to drag these characters back out of their graves and then head over to Inazuma. I'm going to go ahead and use the interactive map to collect up some of the beetles. And now, every time that I say I'm going to use the interactive map, I always get some comments saying, what is that? How do you use it? Now, it's very difficult, so pay attention closely. You open up whatever internet browser you use, and then you type into the search engine, Genshin interactive map. And then you're done. Now, perhaps I went over that a bit too quickly, but you know, you can replay it if you need to get the full instructions. Though the bad thing is, even with the interactive map, I struggle so much with finding these beetles. Because according to the map, there is one right here. And unless it's on this tree, I don't know where it is. And before you say it, yes, I know that this exists, but he's not a catalyst character, so I don't want to use him. Am I making my life more difficult for no real reason? Well, yes. But I don't need to bore you guys with that, so I will go ahead and compilationalize all of the beetle collection. This is gonna take forever. Would you look at that? It only took about 40 minutes, and that's not the right button. This button we have, oh, well, apparently I got one extra. Give me those. Which means it all comes down to the runic fangs. I guess I get to go into co-op now. I joined this person's world because they said soon all catalysts will be theirs, and that's kind of what I'm doing, so it's like the same thing. So it's just a perfect world. Hopefully we don't die here. It'd be a little bit embarrassing if we do. Luckily, between the two of us, we do have a bit of a hyper bloom comp going on, so it's not that bad, and because they have a Kokomi, I can survive. Now, please give me 3 drops to, oh, and a chunk, okay. Now, once again, I will say, this is the best world we could have joined. They're only using catalyst characters, and they're completely fine with me farming this about 5 more times. Down for the second time, 3 drops. 3 drops, please. 3 drops. Yes, okay, very good. We need a total of 6 more of the drops. So if we get lucky, I only have to fight it 2 more times, and I'll still have to use my fragile regardless. Down for the 3rd time. There we go. And we only get 2. I'm gonna say this just to see if they offer to help me with the viridescent domain. I'm not gonna ask them to because I don't want to take up even more of their time since they're already being nice enough to do this for us. Oh, would you look at that? They can perhaps help. I'm gonna have to use the fragile here, which should give us enough for 2 more runs, which it does. It's finally time to fight the ruined serpent for the last time. Well, at least today. So I'll happily take another 3 drops just to help me save up for never mind. But with all of that, we can go ahead and ascend Heizou again. And apparently, I can level him up. I really didn't think I was gonna have enough for that. You know, I gotta say, Heizou's normal attacks are very satisfying. Both the animation and the sound. But this person is yet again coming in clutch because we're going to be running the viridescent domain with them a couple times. Let's see if I'm able to survive in here this time, because there is a Kokomi. If I can die while there's a Kokomi in here, I don't know if that's sad for me or for the other person, but it's just sad. Now, the cherry on top would be some good Wow. But we all know how this works. Surely the game wouldn't give me bad artifacts 3 times in a row, would they? Maybe they would. I want viridescent, attack percent, anemo damage, or crit. Not that. Basically, the easiest way to put it is whatever you just gave me, don't. Ooh, please. Anything. I mean, I already have a decent feather, so oh, why you gotta be defense? Double crit. But of course it's a circlet, so I prefer main stat. Oh, come on. Oh, you know, I didn't realize that Heizou needs the Raiden Shogun's weekly drops, which funny story, is another boss I don't have unlocked on this account. I would love to farm that in this person's world, but as we saw, I am completely out of resin. I was going to just leave, but then they were like, wait, do you need any materials? Do you need this? Do you need that? And I said, well, I mean, I technically need the beetles, but not yet. And they're like, oh, don't you want to farm them ahead of time? You should do this. You should go get them. Don't you want to get them? Like, I was just going to leave the world and let them be, but it seems like they want me to just keep farming here. Of course, that's no problem for me. It's probably better to get it over with. And while I could put another montage of collecting them all up in this world, I don't think I will because that's just the same thing, but different. I guess you could argue that that's literally every episode of Swords and Spells only. The same thing, but different. So we'll just go in here. Look, I have 1 right now. We'll see how many I have when we're done. Okay, so that went for a little longer than I thought it would. They let me farm up some stuff until they just went AFK, and eventually I got kicked, so I don't know if they disconnected or just shut off whatever device they were on. But we got 60 of the beetles. I also collected enough sea Ganoderma to hopefully never need it again. I picked enough Valberries to make Lisa happy. We grabbed some more of the Philanemo mushrooms for Mona and Sucrose, and then I went around and got some of the lotuses for Nahida. I did also farm just a couple fungi, but not that many because that's when I ended up getting kicked out. So all in all, I'd say it was pretty successful. Now, we do have 20 more resin, so I'm gonna do 1 more run of this domain, and then I'm going to bed because I'm trying to maintain somewhat of a normal sleep schedule right now. I know, crazy, right? And we still struggle in here. Not that I'm surprised by that? I'm just simply stating a fact. Well, at least we do have the double drop still, so it's essentially a condensed resin for the price of 20, and we still don't get anything that I can use. Again, am I surprised by that? No, I'm just stating a fact. So I'll see you all in the morning. Well, here we are for day number 2. And might I just say, I kind of love how Celestia is just perfectly framed up there. Unfortunately, we're only at about 130 resin. I wish that was capped, well, not capped, but I wish it was a lot higher than it was. I was just gonna go farm an artifact domain, but since we have a little bit of resin, maybe we should go into another person's world and fight the Raiden Shogun boss. I don't necessarily want to, but it's probably something we should do. We have finally gotten into somebody's world. I kid you not. I know because I was recording. It took 26 minutes. Oh, thank goodness. By the way that they responded to this, it seemed like they didn't have any built, but they did just swap to 2 catalyst users. Well, in a little turn of events, they had to go eat before they could build their Ningguang up. So I'm back to looking for another person. Hey, that one only took 14 minutes. At this point, I was probably better off just doing all the quests myself. They did let me know that they are probably not the best person for this because I'm guessing they don't have many catalyst characters built. Something tells me this isn't going to end very well, but I'm sick of going through the co-op menu, so I'm down to try it anyways. And Barber is also down. Who needs heals anyways, right? Yeah, there goes Khalid too. This time, we're going to be trying the second highest difficulty instead. I also went ahead and swapped some weapons and stuff around so that Ningguang can hopefully do a little better for us. And down goes Scaramouche. Oh, not the jump rope. Oh, well, that's not fair. Scaramouche can just go into the air permanently for this. We should be able to finish her this time, I hope. I don't know where the other person went, but I guess I should be able to finish her this time. Not to worry, though. I am completely confident in my ability. Where the heck am I? And... oh, no, thank you. There we go. Okay, so it's not the highest difficulty, but we should at least get 1, maybe 2. It's only 1, but luckily it is the one that... ooh, I'll keep that too. It is the one that we needed. And we got a chunk and a dream solvent. So I consider that a win. We are able to level up one of his skills once. And of course, it's only after I either craft or farm up more of the treasure hoarder insignias. I guess I don't have that many, but I can still craft them, so I am definitely going to. Ooh, and we get a bonus. So, Heizou, you can have your elemental skill leveled up 1 whole time. And now it is back to the artifact domain. Now, having this returning player bonus thing going on is really good because essentially I can spend 60 resin, and it's the same as 3 condensed. Maybe we'll be able to get a decent artifact with that. Oh, wait, I just remembered. We're probably gonna die in here because yeah, it's not too safe for us. Yeah, okay, there's the first one. Very nice. Oh, no, don't kill Heizou, please. Please, he's the only one that's doing damage right now. Well, I was gonna say, and it's not even that much, but now it's just 0. Why is this account so weak? Nice. Okay, yeah, I thought that the Raiden Shogun was gonna be the hard part. Apparently, this domain is even harder. Now, I hate to not put Heizou on the team when the whole video is kind of centered around him, but look, we need artifacts for him, so it kind of has to happen. Okay, didn't need Nahida anyways, that's fine. Didn't need Ningguang too? No, not at all. Also, very glad to see that the agent is almost at full HP. Brings me immense joy. All right. So I don't know what changed between yesterday and today, but I cannot beat this domain now. You know, I'd really love a Kokomi rerun right about now. Mine, get the Hyper Bloom. Hyper Bloom going. We need Hyper Bloom. All of the Hyper Blooms. You know, this worked way better than I thought it was going to. Jeez, that only took about a minute, and I don't think I got hit once. Okay, sorry, Barbara. You've been kicked off the team. Mona is now my new best friend. Let's see if we could do it a second time, though. Somehow, yes, and it was even faster at 46 seconds. Okay, you know, the funny thing is I was gonna say, I'm gonna use this team from now on, and then I realized Heizou's not even on it, so the character that I'm farming for just got replaced. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. This domain is just so simple. Can you believe that some people actually struggle in here? I personally find it very hard to believe. Though sadly, this is our last fake condensed resin for the day. Come on. Oh, we have 2 chances for good. We have 1 chance for good. we have no chances for good. Come on, condensed resin. You can do it. You can save all of this and give us the best artifacts possible so we can actually upgrade the character we're trying to upgrade in the video. Okay, look, if it rolls a crit damage, that could be pretty okay. We did already have basically the same piece on him, but it didn't roll crit damage. Oh wait, I need crit damage as the main stat, because if he's using, well, ignore that. If he's using this weapon, we already have a decent amount of crit rate, so we more so want the damage. You know what? I'm gonna use a 4-star because it's crit damage and it's the right set. Oh, look, it even rolls crit rate. So apparently all my luck is just on the 4-star artifacts. And hey, whenever we get a better piece, we could just throw this into it to power it up. But until that time, this is probably what we'll be using for a little while. And since we do not have any anemo damage bonus, we're just gonna have to put this on him. We might as well try to get a better artifact in here. Oh, we got a new crit damage one. Granted, there's no crit rate, but we'll try to roll it. Ooh, and double crit on the feather, even though our feather was already kind of decent. But who knows? Maybe that's even better. Okay, our feather wasn't as decent as I thought. It just had EM with a little crit. Though, to be honest, we all know what's about to happen. You get the flat defense and flat HP on this thing, and that only means one thing: flat defense. And if we bring it up to +8, we already know where it's going: the flat HP. And that, my friends, is how you take an artifact from potentially usable to food. Just please give me crit rate on this. I don't want to see the flat defense again. Please, just crit. It's always flat defense. Oh, look at that. Another artifact with flat defense. I just figure I'll power up a couple things to give to Barbara. Wow. Okay, I think I should just stop powering up artifacts. And I'm so happy to tell you that my Barbara still has less HP than Heizou. But all right, let's look at our Heizou now, right? I don't know where he was at the beginning, but he was worse than this at least. He's level 79. We have 1600 attack with a 56 to 124 crit ratio. It's not the worst. Some anemo damage bonus. I'm definitely keeping this as a team because that seemed to work very well. Okay, I'm a little confused right now. Why does Barbara have the Favonius Codex equipped? I don't know what happened or when it happened, but she should either have the Thrilling Tales or the prototype. Well, I guess she likes Favonius, so you know what? Keep it for now. Now, I want to test Heizou's damage, so 25k. If I remember correctly, earlier on, we were only able to hit about 12 to 14. So it kind of seems like a win to me. You guys want to see an even bigger number? Watch this. Ready? And then, boom, 31k. Ignore the fact that I'm using double pyro and Thrilling Tales buff. It is now day 3 of playing on this account, and I was just doing my dailies, and I gotta say, Heizou's kind of fun. Since it is a new day though, that means we get even more bonus drops from domains. So yet again, we're going to return to the Viridescent domain in hopes of getting one good artifact. I think that's a pretty fair ask, and the first drops are, of course, defense percent and nothing we want. But since I now have a team that can beat this domain pretty consistently and quickly, I'm not as opposed to continuing the farm in here. Okay, just give us the Viridescent, you know, some double crits, not the healing bonus. I prefer that on this set, but this time, surely we'll get crit. Ooh, yes. Crit damage, attack percent, and crit rate, that has the potential to roll really well. So let's hope and pray that it does. Best case scenario here, I guess, would be EM or ER, and we get HP percent. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We just hope for the crit rate rolls. First one goes to flat attack, of course. Please, the rest in the crit rate. I just can't win, can I? And another roll in the HP. Okay, dead artifact. This is so sad. This is like a Yelan piece, but it's spells only. I went ahead and crafted up 2 more condensed resins, so hopefully we can get something to, make up for what just happened. Although I guess my goal was to get one good artifact, and technically we did, it just turned into a not good one. I forgot to specify that I need it to stay good as we power it up. That one's on me. I take responsibility for that. Ooh, 2 chances. crit rate. I'll keep it. We'll hope it rolls crit damage, but we want crit damage on the anemo. Oh, come on. What is this? This is exactly what I needed, but these are all of the substats I don't want. The last condensed resin that we are going to do here, and we aren't keeping any of them. Let's just quickly see. We have flat defense. I don't know what I was expecting. Look at how, okay, just look at this for a second. Crit rate, crit damage, crit rate. We have so many crit pieces for this, but not a single one of them has good substats. And then we did get this one, which had good substats, but HP. I guess you can get the electro damage bonus, because I have nothing better for you on this set. Guys, I lied. I decided to power up this attack percent one, and it did roll a max roll into crit damage. So now we just need to hope it only goes into crit damage, and it goes into flat HP. I don't know what it is with viridescent artifacts and HP today, but they absolutely seem to love it. There we go. It just felt like such a waste to run him with electro damage. So now he's got 2100 attack, and not the best crit ratio, but it's okay. So we can come right back to that one hilichurl that I did not kill, and hope that we get a crit. And punch. 42,000. About a 10,000 damage difference. So yeah, I would say the artifact is a little better for him. With that being said though, I need to go start editing this, so hopefully it gets up tomorrow. So with that being said, I will see all of you guys next time.